afternoon. Today is March the 27th, and I just wanted to make a quick report. These are my mixed green seedlings, kitchen sink mix from pine tree seeds, and there's all kinds of good stuff in there. I see spinach, I see probably some kind of kale and some kind of beet greens or chard lettuces. I see probably arugula, all kinds of good stuff. And here is the cilantro that's coming up, which I'm very excited about. I just planted in here some corn salad, and this is spinach, which is looking splendid. I cannot wait to eat this stuff. And over here, I just planted a bunch of cabbages and a few kales. Well, I planted cabbages and I planted, hold on a second. All these are cabbages, and this one here is kale mix. So I planted it's like red cabbages and tronchuda, couve gallega, red express, early Jersey Wakefield, red calibos, which is from the Ukraine, and over here is this is lacinato kale, dinosaur kale, and more cabbage mix. Excuse me. So I'm just watering these in now. The weather's been pretty erratic. It hasn't snowed in maybe 5 or 6 days, so that's a good thing. But the weather hasn't been very warm. It was kind of sunny, I think, up until yesterday. And then today, no, because I've been kind of sick. Not kind of, I've been very sick actually. And I haven't really been able to do anything for the last week because I've just been so laid up in the house. Excuse me. And so anyway, this is the first time I'm actually out in the greenhouse trying to do anything. Thankfully, it's been cool enough that my plants didn't really require anything. Seedlings didn't really require any attention. Oh my goodness. So anyway, what do you call it? So I came out here kind of not really looking forward to doing a lot because like I said, I'm not well and I'm not really feeling all that up to doing too many things right now. But I wanted to come out and at least check the greenhouse and plant a few seeds because, I'm a little behind actually. But the weather really hasn't been cooperating at all, so I mean, I can't do anything about that part. But in the meantime, I guess I'm trying to get a few things done every day in the house and stuff. Not really. I've just been too sick. But anyway, I don't know what else to say. I brought out my artichokes. These are my artichoke seedlings. I had them in the house along with some onions. These I brought out maybe a week ago, and they're doing really well. This is some spinach that I started in the house about a month ago, and they're not doing too well because I had them outside of the greenhouse for a while, and then I realized that I gotta take care of that. So the trick with artichokes is that you start them early, you start them early, like in January, February, I think I started these like, was it late? Wait, hold on. I think I actually have a tag here. Oh, it's not dated. Rats. Anyway, the trick with these is to start them indoors early, and then when they germinate, I kind of waited until they started showing some of these second leaves, and then you take them outside in a cold frame, or in my case, a greenhouse, and you allow them to receive cold weather. It's like a cold treatment, so to speak, and that kind of tricks them into thinking that they've already gone through a whole summer, and now it's the second year, and they're gonna fruit and flower this year. That's what they're supposed to, they're supposed to do that, and oftentimes that does work. It worked for me last year actually, but I still haven't got the trick about growing artichokes. I had a couple of them flower for me, but the flowers like immediately wilted up and died, and then the whole plant wilted up and died. But that soil in that particular spot where I had them planted was not very rich. So I think that the soil has to be a little richer and a little bit more, maybe more, because I don't know, it's hard to say, because artichokes are Mediterranean plants. You figure that they're supposed to be drought tolerant, so to speak, or not necessarily requiring a lot of moisture, and also it should be that they shouldn't require a lot of nutrition either, but I don't know. I have no idea. I have to look it up, because I'm very anxious to see it work this year. Because I'm telling you, after this year, if my artichokes don't grow and make some nice little flower buds, I'm out of here. I'm not planting them anymore, because I don't like planting things that require a lot of attention and give either no yield or very little yield. If they're not going to do anything for me, if they're not even going to look pretty, then what's the point? Because last year I had them grow, and some of them grew well enough, but they didn't hardly grow very well at all, and they certainly weren't very vigorous. Artichoke plants, if given everything correctly, given all the right conditions, they can grow up to be about 6 feet tall, make big fat flowers, which is what the artichoke is, big fat flowers, and and of course produce bountifully. So anyway, like I said, I really have to figure this out, because otherwise I'm just not gonna waste my time. But anyway, other than that downer, I'm not really, whatever. Let's see, focus. So I'm going upstairs because I'm getting a little worn out being out here in this kind of cold weather, and anyway, it's time to go inside. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.